right. Make some noise right now.
Enter Podcast and Chill Network in association with Grandeur presents the Road to 1 Million Subscribers event on the 30th of July 2023 at SUNBET AREANA in Pretoria. Lineup includes Kabza the Small, MacG, Musa Keys, Mpop Pops, Celestine Dooley, Eugene Koza, and Robert Boy. This fun-filled event will include comedy, music performances, as well as a live audience conversation with MacG, Sorpen Duka, and the Ghost Lady. Tickets are now available on Cricket from 295 rands. Doors open at 6 p.m. Food and drinks sold at the venue. Come and join a milestone celebration of Black excellence with Podcast and Chill Network.
We are sitting with the legend.
OG.
For real.
King.
What village are you from, Tom?
I'm from, so I was born in a village called Mantsere.
Pops.
Like this guy,
Guys.
This is
Guys.
music videos, dog. Bao Shabagastine.
Yeah, but that's not what happened. That's not what happened though. Naka stop everything from Twag. No. Everything stops. This shoot will end now. If my girl calls and says, baby, I need you now. Well, Tivo Touch made the reward 100,000. I don't know, imagine. Because I can buy a mic with that money.
Tivo Touch.
Baby. Yo, and you want to see my boys, Mike? I got 100 down for you.
Robo Pops. I'll be my cheese girl and my cheese boy there. We motivate, then we laugh as well. Stay on brand, never hard to sell. Got real chats, now my LOL. So we both got gang and we blessed as hell. Siyadlala story. Petting on my guest, and nice and more. You want my bundles, not of joy. Said it's some pop pops and robot boys.
Popcorn and cheese.
Yeah?
Popcorn and cheese. Popcorn and cheese.
John is this one.
Popcorn and cheese. Call it one like friends like these. Popcorn and cheese. Popcorn and cheese. Popcorn and cheese. Call it like friends like these.
Ladies and gentlemen, popcorn and cheese. Cheese boys and cheese gang. Cheese boys, cheese girls, and the cheese gang. Welcome to episode 11 of Popcorn and Cheese. Proudly brought to you by Beyond the Eyes Studios. Beyond the Eyes, because talent can be seen from far away. You might need the farkeker. You might need a telescope. Doesn't matter whether your talents are from far or close by. We are Beyond the Eyes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and you're probably wondering why we are sitting so comfortably. That's because we are supplied by the best, 2050 Promotions. Yes, they do events anyway. So if you're looking for events for like a birthday, funeral, party, or even an anniversary, 2050 Promotions, they've got you covered. Shalanati, Shalanonke, Shalabafileyo. All right, ladies and gentlemen, in this special episode of Popcorn and Cheese.
Yes, sir.
We are sitting with the legend. OG for real.
King of consistency.
Mamela.
Hi. Red means danger, but today it means love.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Diplasing and then came to Joburg. Please put your digital hands together. Make some noise. Give it up for the one and only Donna.
What's up, Pops?
What's going on, dog?
I'm right, MacG.
Dundee.
Robot.
What's good?
Robot.
The whole time.
It's actually quite crazy for me to chill with this guy like this because this is my bro. So I don't know how this interview is gonna go.
So Ronari.
I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been trying to be your friend for 3 years, dog. You don't answer my calls.
Can I tell you what's
This
crazy?
guy doesn't answer my calls.
When we had a conversation about brands and growing and industry and humor, Donald referenced you as an example when he was advising me.
Obviously.
My dog.
Obviously.
Mtonisto.
What's up, dog?
Welcome to Popcorn and
Sorry, we
Cheese,
couldn't get a red mic, dog. We really tried.
We tried.
Yeah.
But late punch
so there's no budget.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
No, I'm just checking.
Oh, we
Ufika
our supply. Alright.
No, we're not in denial of the fact that we are growing. But we know that we have the love we know we deserve.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's incredible how
Is that going to be the show tonight?
No, we're done.
No,
Now it's time.
we're just over the moon that you're here.
dude, can you feel this train of love?
Is this guy is he part of the show? Wow, guys.
Guy, yo.
Wow.
This guy part of the show. No, it is the ghost brewer. He's in the cut.
Okay.
Ghost
So
man
the
guy.
only red sponges, yabona TV yakudala.
Yeah.
It was Wild Room. Those are the sponges.
Wild Room.
They stopped making them.
They stopped,
it's
after
just
your TV
likewise.
stopped that show, they
Yeah.
stopped making those sponges, so we couldn't get. So,
not so
unfortunately, it's a black mic for you.
Yeah.
Mtonana,
Yes. Thanks for having me, Shans. I'm so excited to be here.
have you ever been on a podcast, huh?
Yeah, I did. I've done podcasting show.
With Mac?
Yeah. Before the big blow up.
When it was just Mac, not
20
Before Sol, the ghost lady.
No, 20. No, they were already there. 2019.
Ghost Australia.
Oh, Ghost of Chelly Guti.
Actually, it was just before COVID. Literally the year before COVID.
You did podcast.
Yeah, you can go online. It's there. The interview's there. The whole interview.
What secrets came out there? Hey,
Nothing.
Hey, podcast and chill.
I've got
Hey,
nothing.
that other one.
Hey, that other one.
Oh, here we laugh. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
fine.
now wait, me telling Joseph Sabusa.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, so comfortable.
Nah,
Enjoy
the
it.
thing is,
So keep on my fine.
Nah, luckily I've known MacG. Yes, jeez, bro. I've known MacG such a long time, so
Yeah,
I don't allow all of that. He knows me very well. He's not gonna get any of that out of me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope, man.
Yeah.
Donald, you have no idea how much Pops loves you, bro.
Bro.
Really,
Like
bro.
Pops, it's like you're his favorite artist. Like,
Mamela.
Standard.
yo.
Mamela.
We've come a long way, dog.
Yeah,
we've come a long
We have,
way.
dog. And you haven't changed since. You just got bigger, dog.
Really? It's
the muscle
I'm
game.
getting smaller, bro.
Ah, it's the muscle game.
Remember when we used to train at the thingy?
Yes, and used to train with
Auckland Park.
the trainer. Do you still train with him?
No,
the
no,
guy
no.
with the missing
No, no.
teeth and he had gold teeth in between.
Pops.
But why is this guy? And if
I'm not seeing your corner like had spaces in between and then Lily gold, Lily brown, Lily
No,
normal.
that's not true. And at that time,
Gold, silver, bronze.
let me tell you, that time my trainer used to actually also help him out.
Yeah.
Because we would train together.
Yeah. Oh, he was big, that guy.
He was
Suffer.
massive.
I was.
Yeah, so this guy was
I
there
think
for
I think it's from like pushing heavy.
he was in the gym for 2
cricket.
weeks. Listen, he'd be in the gym for 2 weeks, and then after 2 weeks, we don't see him for a while. That's always been Pops. Always been Pops.
What happened? Tell us what happened, Pops.
No, I didn't want to break my teeth at the time. So I was like, I love Bachima
heavy.
because you were quite big back then, my dog.
Yeah, dog, I was pushing, dog. But it's always been part of my brand.
Like your lifestyle, no?
Yeah.
It's always been part of my brand. But I got to a point where I realized actually this gym thing for me is no longer just about I want to look a certain way.
It's also how you.
It
wanna
also
feel.
just yes,
Yeah.
it's really internal. It works on my anxiety. It works on my depression. It works on my mental health. So I can't, dude. Let me tell you something. I'd rather not show up. Like I'd rather cancel a meeting
and go to gym.
and go to gym. Also because if I don't look the way I look,
Yeah,
I don't make money, bro.
yeah, because
The way I look is part of the job.
yes.
Yeah.
Besides first party, I think
Yeah.
the other combination.
Pops.
Okay.
What's that?
Alto.
Alto. I think we have cheese boys and cheese girls from Sebokeng.
Okay, speak on the second part.
Second part.
So alto ke falsetto. Alto ke first party.
Hona le first part, hona le alto, hona le tenor, mpho.
Can I keep up bana?
Pops.
Child, guys, please. Donald is here.
Pops recorded his first song last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
It's a joke.
come on, dog. Donana, come on.
But isn't it? But
dog.
I thought it was meant to be a joke. Isn't it meant to be a joke?
That was me firing on all
Pops,
cylinders.
dog. That's Pops dropping his young
What
four
cylinders, dog?
four bars.
No way. Pops, are you aware that you and Skumba made me to be this guy that I am.
It's not our fault, dog. So Donald is a very supportive dude. So Donald is always at comedy shows. That's one thing you must know about him, Donan. But the problem is Donald will always choose to sit in the front.
Hey,
Yeah.
Or
and the
first
rule about
three
comedy
rules,
shows,
yeah.
don't sit in front.
No, but I said in the
Even
front.
at the roasts, Donald was like, yo.
in
I'm
the
trying to
front.
be out
And
here.
here's two problems. He's light skinned and he's tough.
So you can't miss it.
You can't miss it.
And it's Donald.
You can't say, and you can hear the laugh. You're like, Donald Muski. Keo first part, keo alto lato.
Yeah. But it's because I'm confident, dog. I don't mind. I don't care. Like these guys go at me all the time.
Oh,
And that's the thing. He can take it because he's so real and he's so cool. Like,
and he's yes,
Don
he's
is the
comfortable with who
coolest
he
brewer,
is.
guys.
I watched one of your interviews back in the day, and I remember you were talking about confidence.
Yeah.
And then you were talking about, obviously, asked you about where you from. And
Yeah.
I think I was still in Lewakhom at the time.
Yeah.
Yo, that was a long time.
Yeah, it's a long time ago.
You
And
said, was this a live interview or was it a...
what do you mean?
This was online, eh?
Bro, Lewakhom is a dope place.
Wireless.
It really is. Actually.
Yeah.
Was it on a wireless?
Does it have internet?
Excuse me?
There's the internet.
Yeah.
No, it was on TV. It wasn't on TV?
It was
It was on
wireless,
TV,
yeah.
right? So I watched the interview.
Yeah.
And you were talking about your background, and it sounded similar to what we were going through then. And then you were talking about your confidence. And I was like, I know, I need to get confidence. And I've always referenced it in my mind, like somewhere along my mind, that interview where you were talking about confidence, but being from that place. Because we were from that place.
Yeah.
I didn't understand
Got you.
that you can be confident in Joburg because we just come here to visit.
So think about it this way, right? This is what I've always said. Can you imagine an R&B crooner that was actually born and raised in a village? Can you imagine what the upbringing was like?
Upbringing is like,
Because I've always been a guy that one loves to speak English all the time in the village. I love R&B music about love. Like, so I was a different kid to all the other kids that I grew up with. So can you imagine the level of bullying I might have gone through growing up and what that does for you?
What village are you from, dog?
I'm from, so I was born in a village called Mantsere.
Pops.
Like this guy, just.
Guys.
This is
Oh, guys.
Robot.
Pops. I'm
Look,
sorry.
that's where I was born.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
You, this guy.
Sorry, Donald. Just give us a moment. I apologize. You said Mans what?
Mantsere.
Mans.
Which one?
Ukule la matsetse.
Robert. I thought you were on my side.
Mantsere.
Yo. So I was born in Mantsere and we moved to... So my mom got married in Kralhoek.
This one. Cheese gang from Kralhoek and Mantsere. Thank you. Siyabonga. And we have one of your own here to represent.
Yeah, to Kralhoek and Mantsere stand up. I love you guys.
4 people.
2 of them understand English.
So, can I continue with my story? Is that
The episode by Yotswela next year.
is it possible?
Guys.
On TVT.
Donald.
Oh, these guys! Wow. Why
Okay.
did I come here?
Wait.
man?
Go.
Why did I come here?
Where's
So Mantsere is so you know there's a small town called Northern, ne?
Yes.
Yes, Northern. That's
Something
where
I know,
Opi happens. Remember Opi, right?
Dope. Yeah.
You would
That's
know.
how I know
Opi-Kopi.
another. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's probably 35 minutes from Northern. So Northern is the closest town, and then the other. So there's quite a lot of villages actually in that area. Mantsere and Kralhoek is just one of probably 25, 30 villages.
Hectic.
Yeah, so I was born in Mantsere. Then we moved to Kralhoek when my mom got married in Kralhoek. So I kind of, I would say I grew up in Kralhoek.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I went, like, I was raised around the time when, like in our hood, in our area, there's like 1 or 2 TVs. Like, there's only that house and that house that had a TV.
Oh, yeah.
So we would go We would all go as the kids at 8 o'clock to go watch Generation.
Man, I miss that culture, man.
Understand?
Just
So
and
I
not
actually
that
went-
specific example, but the unity. Like if
Yeah.
your neighbor ushi washing in a ganet or you young
Yes, we would take the thing, yeah.
now until abuye. Like
Yep.
yo, man, culture.
I
is
went through
just-
that. I went through all of that. So that was my upbringing. However, I would say TV developed who I am today. Because I would watch TV dog,
Usher.
and I would see myself. Usher was literally one of the first people I saw
Jim
on
A.
TV. And I was like, there's gotta be something for me here. Literally. And actually, how I learned how to speak English was
through TV?
Watching TV, yeah. So I was speaking English already early.
So what was happening at your school?
Before,
Dante?
what do you
What
mean,
were-
dog?
what
I
were
was
you talking?
I was in a fully.
They didn't teach English at the school.
They did teach English, but dog, I was in the village, dog. English is not a.
So they
You made it sound
taught
like-
English ka Setswana. Re tlo re the cat and thingy. The cat said on a mate.
Wow.
All right.
No, you guys. What did you guys? It's because of just how you made it sound. Okay, so you are taught English in
Yeah,
school.
I mean,
then TV influenced and like you learn and you grow.
Yeah,
more.
I mean, I was speaking English in my school. I was probably one of the only children who was very much very
Influenced by
influenced by
Yes, Western culture.
The Western culture.
Was
yeah.
it more of an Afrikaans and Sesotho vibe where your
No,
school?
Setswana.
Setswana and Afrikaans?
There was Afrikaans, but we've always hated Afrikaans, bro.
All right. So go skela who was Setswana from.
Yeah.
So when some maths ka Setswana.
Yeah, I mean, English.
25
dog,
minus
English has
6
never.
plus one?
English now it's easy for. Listen to me, bro. English.
Bodmer's king, Gaston.
What are you guys saying?
How do you say bracket?
How is
It's okay.
Bracket.
25 minus 6.
Bracket. Why bracket?
No, let's start here. 25 king, Gaston. When I was 25 minus 6, what is 25 in Setswana?
Choco.
Choco 5.
Choco 5.
Choco 5.
Half tiger.
Nah, dog.
What kind of, how different were you because of your aspirations in a place like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you probably
I always-
started emulating
So I always
this
felt like
character from
I
young.
always felt like I didn't belong there. Let's start there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
standard.
I felt
like
like
outcast.
I felt like an outcast. I was a number one. I was an A student in my school. I was literally the top student in school.
Oh, dope.
So in every class that I was in.
So that makes
So that started the beef with the.
I was about to say it makes the bullying worse. 'Cause
Yeah,
like,
started the
Muslim.
beef with the other kids because I was Nikili Slim. And then somewhere along the line, I started singing. Started discovering that I could actually sing. So now the other teachers would get me to sing in front of other students.
Is this primary school, high school?
This is primary school.
You started singing in primary
In
school.
primary school, yeah.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
dope.
Then I started being that guy. You know the guy, the person that starts the songs go assembly. I was that dude. And at that time, I had the first part again. Like I literally sang like a girl.
And so you sang there for the first time.
So now you sing like?
What do you mean, dog? What do you say?
Which one is this one?
Guys,
What do I? What pops? Pops? What do I?
Hey, answer Donald.
Answer Donald.
We're working here.
Pops.
We're working.
Pops, what do I speak like? Let's start there. What do I speak like?
No, my man. I'm not looking at Donana, my man. So you used to sing. You were a student.
Yes.
Were you good
Literally,
looking?
I
Were
was
you a
number one.
good-looking
Let me
child?
tell you, I was number one in class from grade 1 until grade 5.
Were you a good-looking child?
Ah, dog, come on, dog. What do you mean? Do you think?
So no, Joey Pella, you grow into these looks.
Nah, dog.
Have you seen pictures of Robert when he was there? Yay! Yay! Why it's a man maybe some greyhound? You probably think in the bus. Njani Matang.
I saw that one coming. Yo, Pops.
Yeah. Chelete atlhatswa. Chelete.
Chalate. Monati. Chloe.
I've always been fly, bro.
So, bro, triple threat in school
Yeah,
At your young age.
at your young age.
yeah.
That's where the bullying came from.
That's where the bullying came from. But the bullying.
Did it start any fights? Were you ever involved in fights because of
Yeah,
that?
so I was that kid that never wanted to fight. So the
But
kids
always
would
pushed
try to.
into a fight.
So yeah, so they would fight me, but I wouldn't fight back. So that's just the mentality. I don't know where I got that.
So you get moved or what?
Yeah, I got moved a few times.
Do you have any specific bully that you remember that this one was my role?
Yeah, the one specific one that I remember was actually now in high school. Yeah, no, that one tormented me, bro. Like I've got some really, really terrible stories, bro. Some of those stories I don't really want to get into.
When you became Donald in the now, did you go
No.
back and take his girl or something?
Nah,
like that?
dog. But he knows. He knows me, dog. That's already, punishment enough.
Hard.
Yeah.
He knows who I am.
Hey, come on, baby.
Can I tell you? For me, really, with a lot of the kids that I grew up with who never saw me as anything, I've always said, wherever they are, they now know.
Damn.
You understand? But I hope that kind of teaches them something. It helped them to
Like a
become
life
better
lesson.
people.
Yeah.
Because I've never been a revengeful person. I don't believe in revenge at all. So if Robert can say to me, Dr. Guy did this to me, like I need to do this back, or I don't like that thing, bro.
Do you think that's where your want to become big, like your toughness? Do you think it was?
Nah, the toughness doesn't come from there. Me going to the gym was because there was this one girl.
Oh, there's all.
Come on.
Now,
There it is.
Can I be honest? No, can I be honest? No?
Ladies and
Honestly
gentlemen.
speaking,
Yeah.
there's a certain girl that actually inspired me to go to the gym because I was very skinny, dog. Like very, like linkily, so,
Juang.
Which one is this one?
I was probably more skinnier than him, dog. I was
No
very skinny.
ways.
Yeah, I was.
Tell me.
So your nipples were touching.
For fun and Eddie Day.
Skinny.
For fun and
But I was a pretty boy. I was always a pretty boy. But I learned at some point that being a pretty boy is actually not enough. Girls love a certain level of
Nam.
Did you hear that, Pops?
Nam.
What can I call it? Yeah.
Did I hear?
You didn't hear it?
Being a pretty boy is not enough. You also need to...
Yeah, you also need some extra.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, dog, come on. So you can't last a month in the gym, right?
Oh,
You always give
Donana.
up, bro.
Oh, Donana.
You always give up.
Never days.
Ah,
Titi, don't tell this, bro.
Hey, this man's been gymming. Eh?
Really?
bro.
But where are the muscles? Oh, you take off. Let's see.
These are baggy. You know, my boys of Soweto say it's swaggy,
yeah.
but we're there, man.
Come on.
We in
That's
the
just-
gym,
Maragiki.
It's the win the gym.
We in the gym.
But that's not the muscle there.
Titi.
What do you mean?
No, I'm not touching you.
Hey, it's a family show.
Nah,
Pops.
dog.
Touch you.
Part of the reason I went to the gym was because I just wanted to look a little bit better, just be a little bit more desirable to the ladies, dog.
What did this girl do?
She was hot, dog. She was fire.
And she said, I
Yes.
only date gym guys. What to say no
because I
more?
could see that, like the guys that she gives attention, like she didn't see me. She saw the guys that look like, Bamudi steroids, these boys, these North boys. Because that's when I was already in Joburg.
Yeah.
And I actually chilled a lot with the North boys. You know the North boys? North boys?
Yeah.
I chilled. Somehow I became part of that.
You're in the cut.
The reps, became friends with Tato and
Bro,
the guys.
I
and
won't lie,
whatever.
you're such an adapter, bro. Like, besides your career and your brand and your longevity, even in certain spaces, like,
Yeah.
you've got friends and you're close to a lot of people that are in weird spaces.
Very weird spaces.
But
Like I didn't
you
grow up
know
with
how to
people like
fit.
So you had to adapt in the village. You had to adapt.
Joburg,
So
yeah.
you say, would you say you're a double adapter?
But why are we surprised? Why are we surprised, guys? This is Pops. Why are we surprised? What a mess.
Pops, like,
This is my hero, dog.
What a
Come
mess.
on.
Dog, I inspired you. Tell this Yeah, dog, I adapt very well, bro. I think also there's just certain like places that I would feel if you are part of that, you kind of find a certain level of confidence.
Yeah.
I think me meeting the boys in the north,
Yeah,
made me
because
see another life. Yeah, they without
Confidence
confidence
there was
you can't make
hectic.
it.
No.
You
Not
understand?
Yeah.
And remember when they first met me, I was just another guy who was friends with Ntato. They didn't know who the hell this guy was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Oh, potatoes.
Pops.
but guys-
Pops.
Right? Pops, but why?
Pops.
And Nadular. Donald Tervai.
That's a signature hairstyle. Shout out to Taylor.
No chive first.
Don't do that.
Guys.
Don't do that. Take it
So,
as a
dog,
cool-
what brought you to Joburg? Because you realize from a young age,
Yeah.
you know what?
Mantsere is not the one.
Yeah, Mantsere rap is not the right place for you. What made you come to Joburg? Was it schooling? Was it you discovering your talent?
Yeah,
What
it was actually initially school.
All
So I've
right.
always, so I did a bit of my high school, the last part of my high school in Pretoria actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Dancer
Nice.
International College. The last 2 years, grade 11 and grade 12.
Yeah.
So after that, my mom got me into UJ.
Oh, nice. Which campus?
Actually, at the time it was Vets Tech.
Oh, okay.
Remember
okay.
that same-
So that's
Banting.
So that would be Banting Road.
Banting Road.
Yeah, so I was at Banting Road.
So you went to
Banting.
Rao.
apartheid.
No, not Rao. Rao is the one by Campus Square. The other one, Banting.
Banting, yeah.
On your way.
APK,
On your way.
there's Banting, and then
yeah.
there's the one Gochozi.
Yes.
Dorenfontein.
Dorenfontein.
yeah.
I've been to all three.
So I was the one. So I was the
never
one. I was
graduate.
the one next to Labori village. Remember Labori?
Oh,
Is it still
Labori.
there?
Oh,
you guys remember?
Yeah, that's Banting. Yeah.
Done.
So let me tell you.
This makes so much sense.
I know, right?
All right.
So let me tell you. When Labori was built, I was there. We watched it get built from the ground up, and I was there, Libo Teddy. I was there, Libo Zaz Boy. Like I was in that veil. I knew that's where I met a lot of those guys. Bo Tato Mula with the actor.
Yes.
So I grew up around that. I think that was that era was because most of the superstars came from that era. Those are the guys
The
that-
boy chat is hectic.
Was that?
So you were
the Labori, yeah. I was there.
the Labor. So you are the beginners of
We're the
Labor.
beginner. We made Labori.
No, it makes sense, guys. I mean, Mr. Loverboy, Donald in denial.
In denial. That's why I'm shining a Tina in every music
Yo, Kunja,
video.
what did they used to call it? Labori.
Can't say that.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a family show.
Yeah. But obviously,
But I was there.
you guys started the whole.
Who started what?
No,
You
the
guys.
whole.
So you are there at the grand opening because you were.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, Kati Ribbon.
Nah, I didn't build anything.
No, we built this thing. We built this machine. No, which one is this one? Ile Queens about too much.
Yo, but can I tell you guys, man, those are the days, like, honestly, when I think about it now, bro, I'm like, yo, bro, like, UJ was different, bro.
It
like,
was.
the parties were different.
You know what was dope about those days, bro?
Yeah.
We didn't have pressure.
No.
So if you look at the world we live in today, it's all about pressure.
Yeah.
So when
Because
I
of
was
Instagram.
yeah, because of Instagram and all these weird things.
socials.
Back in the day, you knew how to party on a budget.
Yes.
And also, like, going to a party meant I'm at the party.
Yes.
It meant I come to dance. I come to socialize. I
Yeah.
come to, it's not about
Yeah.
what am I wearing.
Who's there?
Yeah.
Who's looking at
What
me
VIP
like this?
section
What's
am I
going on?
sitting
Yeah.
in?
It was
Well, they
none
even
of
like
that.
sections like that back in the day. Because
Nah,
mina
they were not-
mkhulele dog MDNI like street bash.
But my section.
No
didn't
section.
exist,
Usvalile. You know,
Everyone was basically, what do you call it? The normal ticket, the general.
Yeah, everyone was general. And in general, remember my
MacG, Gen Z.
Man. Yes.
you remember my cousin that was at the house when Mandela came to visit?
Yes.
That
Mandela
bro.
came to visit.
Yeah.
Mandela came to visit this guy's house.
Robert.
Cousin I'm Chelang. Robert
So, you guys flex different, bro.
So like
Yeah.
he was once like hit by a bottle on the head at a street bash, like type of thing. So that's the area we grew up in. Like MDN, like that was the thing. No sections, Valustrata, wonke umuntu yazwakala street
Ziyawa.
bash. Yeah, ziyawa.
Yeah.
Mdu is on
Dog, we used to
stage
do
that
that in the South as well. Because we sometimes, Abo Kent used to throw parties in
Yeah,
Meerdale
yeah.
and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We would literally take our cooler boxes or Ama 24 as they were, or our Storm,
Standard.
and walk from Mondio across the highway into Meerdale and then chill and have a street bash. So Nachurena and Meerdale,
Nachos. Yo, nachos.
Nachos, my dog.
You're from the east, ne?
South.
You're the south. Yeah, you're
Mo,
south kid.
dog.
I've always been like it's always been yo. Isn't it weird? Like we've always felt some type of way about South niggas.
South is the best place. Though.
You know why?
Like, is it just me?
You know why? Because South back in the day, and it still is today,
Yeah.
Bestrap.
What do you know about that?
Yeah.
Do you know anything about that?
Dog, we're from Mondio High. We used to write off people's buses.
I don't know. We've always felt just some type of way about the South.
The South
Like
always.
something missing there.
Missing.
What's missing?
I don't know. They just never had that thing.
What thing?
Well, you know, what do you mean?
What thing? What's your team?
I just
What? We don't.
Oh, God, what energy?
We can't go
What
platinum.
energy is this?
We can't sell out shows.
Yeah.
Oh,
We can't be presenters on the biggest music shows.
Kind of trends.
What about South
We
niggas?
can't change the culture of how people
the
speak.
South, it's the South.
Come
kid.
on.
You niggas is killing it.
No, so back in the day, the South was known for dancing. Was
Yes.
known for trapping because we used to in the South it was all about
Niggas always
fights.
fighting. Okay.
Yeah, because it's a culture. You know, we got labs, we got porras.
But how did you guys feel about the North? Because the North always acted
Cheese
like they were better than
boys.
you guys.
So we
So
saw
that's
the
the
North
thing.
as just the
Ironically,
cheese
it was
boys.
the cheese boys, but it was
So
like
there was beef
There was
at
always
some
beef.
point.
So Tina, we had like ground.
Being North wasn't cool back in the day. Being
Yes.
North only became cool when Abu Talez and AKA
Came up,
Made
yeah,
it cool,
and
but it
they
was
did not
almost
know.
like outcasted. Like
Yeah.
because in the South, Siakaula and Taina Yabona, like it's like we here, we
Yeah,
real. And
yeah.
then when they still want to ask us, hey, where can I get the
Bese ngathiwe South.
I got you.
Bese ngathiwe
Lap chips, nesinkwa dog, asikawuleni.
Skaule.
Like
Masithi CV Stay City. Zorba or Russian pay.
Very true.
The confiscating that was happening there.
You know what I mean? We were adventurous in the South.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like,
I like that.
even when other schools versed us, there was a little bit of fear.
Dude, we'd lose inter high, but leave with the most hype.
Exactly.
Okay, because
Like we're not on the podium,
Because
man.
we
The,
had the fight.
dancing and the
Dancing, clapping.
Because we had the vibes.
shy
Yeah.
team.
I mean, obviously, I'm from out of town, so I just kind of found myself involved in these things because I used to chill with the North
because your
boys.
school didn't have what the inter high. Ne?
They had gospel days.
Mantsere gospel knockout. Donald versus Sepemola. AREANA.
This guy's
Okay, whoa.
disrespectful.
Were you ever like in a school choir though?
Yeah, no, I started.
He was the school
So
choir.
I actually was the school choir. No, for real. That's not even funny. That ain't no joke, gents. Actually,
it's 'cause
I said joke with that in, gents. Yeah, I actually was. So when they started the primary school choir,
Yeah.
they went through every class looking for all the kids that could hold the note first. That's how it actually started. So that was more like an audition. Because at
So
first,
the idols, yeah.
pretty much, at first there was no choir at all.
stars.
So they came into every class, and then and then they would pick every kid that could actually sing, and I was one of them, and I became the leader of the choir. So I was actually the choir.
Dope.
Yeah, that's where it started. But the other element to it was my mom was a choir conductor. So my mom actually is a choir master. So she studied music, chorale music. She studied chorale music. So at home, she used to teach me the whole first part, the alto, tenor, bass. So I learned those things. What's going on in here, gents?
We're being robbed live. Oh.
Yeah. So my mom actually got me into really understanding music a little bit more in depth. And with the church choir, my mom made me the youngest church choir member at some point.
That's dope.
Yeah, I used to sing with the elders at a very young.
Shout out to the church and the God gang.
Yeah, man. Shout out.
Bible, yebati. I want myself yebati. Yebati to.
No, you have to put in a bit of Jomo. See? Pops.
Can we discuss that thing? What's that thing called?
It's when you hit your Bible. It's to show who has Bibles. Who
No,
No, there's a
the
thing.
other one, man.
That's why when you have
There's
a
that
Bible.
other thing they put on the hand.
That thing, man.
He knows what you're talking about.
The sponge.
That little
We
sponge.
need a guest from Joyous Celebrations to
The
come
sponge,
explain
yeah.
it to us.
MTN makes those.
Because I've never understood that.
No, they sponsored the sponge because of
And that thing
Joyous.
is loud, dog. It doesn't need, there's no speaker,
That thing,
nothing.
what is that thing called?
A sponge.
As a sponge.
You guys have it
Firstly,
there. You guys have it there a
things
lot
being
there
called-
in Lubakhum.
Yeah.
it's a
But
thing.
Lebachum is not like a village.
It's an instrument.
What do you mean Lubakhum is not a village?
Pops.
Dog, I had friends in Lubakhum. It's a village.
Instrument.
It's not a village.
What is it?
It's more like a.
A township? It's not a township.
It's a township. Yeah. Townships is.
It's a village. It really is.
Yeah,
Thank you,
it's-
thanks.
yeah, it's a village.
It's a
Yo,
village.
even Ghost Lady
Yeah,
singing to
even
village.
Ghost-
But we have a
Sorry,
mall. We
dog.
have a mall.
It's not a
Yeah,
mall.
but,
It's a
no, but
shopping
all
center.
villages have malls right now, dog. Villages are not, one thing you must understand, villages are not what they look like. What they look like now is not how they actually used to look. Like, villages are different now.
Yes.
There's girls that come out looking,
Yay.
like, hey, she's from where?
But I've always had running water on the tap. That's not a village.
Yeah, but you were born
What are you
just
talking about?
now.
You were born now, bro.
Yeah.
Dog, how old do you think I am, bro?
42.
Yeah, you were born just now.
But you were born just now. I'm sure of that.
So, Bamela, dog. So,
Yeah.
you leave Mantsere Repe. You come to Joburg. What were you studying at UJ?
I was studying IT.
So you're studying IT.
Yeah.
When does the R&B thug decide? You know what? Gaba enter. So how did you get into the music
Yeah,
space
to
here?
be quite honest, I didn't plan to actually be in the music industry at all because I used to watch Bobo Luiso and all the other R&B guys not really flourish like the other genres. Like Kwaito was very big at the time, and R&B was always looked at as like niche or something very small. So I was always told if you're an R&B artist, you can't make it big in South Africa, unfortunately, because South Africa consumes mostly international R&B from America and just not South African R&B.
Yeah.
So I was playing so I went to trial at Vet, under 19, yes.
Soccer.
Yes.
Are you
So
doing- what position, boy?
that's the first thing I did on Agochi, actually.
What position are you?
6. I'm a center midfield.
Center, number 6.
Yeah. Mtonana.
Donald.
How come you've never done a music video, Okora?
I'm gonna drop some gems today that you guys.
I won't lie. I'm loving these gems.
I'm gonna drop some gems you guys don't know. So I trialed it at Vets and got in, played for 6 months at Vets.
Yeah.
And then I heard there were trials at Cosmos. At the time, Cosmos was in the PSL, Jomo Cosmos.
Yeah.
I went to trial at Jomo, and then I got in and I played for Jomo under 19.
Jomo Sono was the coach.
No, he wasn't the coach, not for the under
Or
19.
he was. Did he fetch you?
But he was the one. No,
And
let
then
me
he
tell.
facilitated.
No, let me
also.
explain.
Pela Jomo, it's everything.
He's the one that called you.
So no.
Now
He's the one that called.
phone Cosmos no go araba yena. No, uJomo la ufuna.
So Jomo was the one picking us actually at the trials, but he wasn't our coach.
Yeah, bro.
He was
Oh,
picking
okay.
us. He was there. Yeah.
And
So
then when it was lunch, catering Nelly and like that
no,
also.
man.
Yeah. Tata 1-1.
Ela mutella, Jomo.
Yeah, when
so-
I first party. 1.
Imagine Donald scoring and celebrating. You see Donald's celebration.
See it. Dog, I was a full-on football player, bro. Because I was
bro.
dog, I was like captain material.
Yo, actually, I saw you play at the celebrity games.
Yeah.
That's when I said, hey, this bro is hectic.
And remember the celebrity games we played the semi-final?
Yeah.
Me and Lindo were the only players that actually never got substituted.
Yeah, you're still...
Everyone got substituted because we've got...
With who?
Lindo.
Oh.
Not the vocalist.
Valdo's there.
Yeah, okay.
Because he's a baller.
Yeah.
He's a baller, yeah. So,
He's got the body structure of a baller.
Yeah.
No, but what did disco wa bona? Mmele wa bona wa bona. Ah, mutoti bang disco wa mo. No na le wo kele.
really okay?
Yeah, side to side.
That first kwekwe.
Yeah, only. That's why when I heard, I thought Mlindo. I was like, not substituted. Mlindo. 90 minutes, you fell Mlindo le mo ground. Ah, never.
Oh, you think you believe on the vocalist? Yeah. When they substitute him because
You guys are stupid. Yeah, so I played for Cosmos when I was 18 towards and then the rest of when I was 19, the whole of that year when I was 19. So at the end of under 19, I needed to make a choice what I was gonna do because the Cosmos was saying, yo, we've got a contract for you. We're gonna give you a 6 months at least train with the first team for 6 months, or we're gonna loan you out to Vela. I don't know what it was called at the time. But now it's real now. Like I'm actually going towards becoming a professional football player.
No way.
Dog, I promise you, I remember it like it was yesterday. I went to the back of the academy building at Cosmos and I cried, dog. I love football so much, but music was a different
your
thing
first
inside
love.
of me.
Yeah.
And I knew that if I played
It
pro
wasn't,
football,
it wasn't tears of joy. It was
no, it was because I knew I was gonna leave soccer. I knew I was not coming back.
But that must have been tricky because you just spoke about how R&B to you in the country wasn't a big thing,
Yeah.
but you're still willing to take the risk,
Yeah.
even though soccer's knocking on your
So
door.
the reason I took the risk was because during the time I was playing at Cosmos, I met Malaika. Remember Malaika?
Yeah.
Yeah. I met them at Carlton Center. Actually, crazy thing. I met Malaika on my way to practice. At my way to Cosmos practice.
So
yeah. No, I saw them and I was a fan. Nobody knew who I was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No,
so-
but I'm saying were you in your Jomo kit?
No, man. I change when I get there.
There's always
Why
changed
would I be
rooms
walking
at the
around?
ground.
Bro,
Jomo, but
so you think I'm walking around Carlton Center? wearing-
Pops.
Hey, Gule team need to get stripped the whole week.
Yeah, so I met Malaika at Carlton Center and then I approached them actually. I approached them, told them that I was a singer myself, and that I was a really huge fan. And they actually put me on the spot and said, no, sing for us. That changed
middle
everything.
of
Carlton Center.
yeah.
Donald in
Yep.
denial is singing for my life.
Guess with what shop it was?
Tubo.
At McDonald's. The craziest part, at McDonald's.
Tubo.
Wait, what did you say?
Tubo.
I sang Bongani's verse on Traupela Man. Oh, angiphoqi daliwa.
Hey.
Angishiyo sitina. Oh, hallelujah. Ngenxa yakuthi awuseyiphelile mali yami.
Even the hum, I know when the hum is humming. Asam.
Kama. Wantshela ukuthi it was over after that, dog. Literally,
rest of the McDonald's-
let me tell you what happened.
Like turn around. And,
Nah, dog.
Push a Big Mac move.
What actually happened after that meeting? They made a choice right there because they were together. They had a meeting.
oh, on the spot.
Yes, on the spot. They made a choice right there that I'm now part of Malaika. Like I'm gonna be their protege. They're gonna build me up. They're gonna record me. They're gonna release me right at that moment. So when I went to the back of the building at Cosmos, I knew that I'm just about to be a star. So I'm leaving football because I'm
That is
gonna
so crazy.
Yeah, because also the reason I had to make the choice and go for music. With music, bro, it always felt like I was doing something godly. It always felt like it was godly. It always felt like when I'm on that stage singing,
Some
that reaction
supernatural-
always felt
yeah,
like, yo, D,
supernatural.
you are doing something, Dwana, that you're actually meant to do. You came to this earth to do this. That
Purpose.
actually my superpower.
Purpose.
I think music saved my life, bro. Because I had so many insecurities, like just because I was bullied so much. There were a lot of questions about, am I really am I really who I think I am? You know what I mean? Because everyone else used to question that. But every time I got on stage, dog, it felt different.
Yo, dog, I want
that's
to
why
give you a flowers for that, bro, because it's so crazy. Right? Like, it's so crazy. You're sitting here right now.
Jesus.
You're, like Titi mentioned it, your confidence, right?
Yes.
And to a lot of us too, you're like the symbol of confidence. And yet you're speaking of insecurities.
Yep.
Like, the ability to not let that take over and still come out at the
I was
top.
very insecure, dog. Very insecure.
Insecure as a
For long
person, insecure about the place you come from.
Yeah.
You know, insecure about, I don't know, whatever your talents and insecure about how people treated you.
Yeah. I actually, at some point, I used to think like, yo, people actually don't like me. Like, what's wrong with my personality? Like, am I not like cool enough or whatever? Like, that used to be a serious problem.
Dog, I'm
But
sure that-
music
Yeah.
said, nah, Antoine.
Numbers.
Nah, Antoine.
You're gone.
You are actually what you really think you
You're
are.
the guy.
You understand? So, and that's why for me, it's so important. Like I give these gems to young, upcoming, boys and girls coming up who have issues with finding who they really are. Because our industry is so hectic, Ntwana. If you can't take the punches,
It's bad.
koshwa.
Titi had to learn to take the punch.
Yeah. Like this industry is tough. It really is, So I'm always very quick to remind people that the talent is one thing, but there's a lot of
There's a
there's a lot of
thick skin you
inside
need.
job
Yeah.
that you need to do.
Character.
Yeah.
Bro, and when did this would you say like this dealing with your your depression and anxiety.
Yeah.
Was that early on, or did it only attack you later in your, like, let's say 20s or 30s? Or was it something that affected you from scale?
I'll tell you this. When I was younger, I didn't even know anything about anxiety and depression. So it was probably hitting me, but I didn't know.
Yeah, like the lack of knowledge.
When did I actually discover
Lack
anxiety?
of knowledge.
I'm going to paint a picture for you guys.
Please, my bro.
How I found out there was anxiety and depression. I was in Los Angeles at a hotel, all on my own, on holiday. I was crazy. In fact, I had just done 35 shows that December.
Hectic.
So I was good.
So
overseas.
I was good.
So the balance overflowing.
I went to Los Angeles on my own, dog. I literally made a decision today. I'm like, yo, I'm going to Los Angeles in 2 days. But when I got there, I got hit by an anxiety attack. For the first time. I think that was probably the first time in my life. But no, reality tells me actually no. You've actually had it before. You just didn't know.
And it wasn't as intense as this specific
Now,
one.
this one was really, really hectic. And that's when I learned about the fact that you could be on a high in your life and have everything that you've always thought you needed to be happy and still be unhappy.
Yes.
You know? So I was...
Please walk us through that moment. Bro.
Yeah, I was at, I forgot the name of the hotel, but it was downtown Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And I remember I had just chilled with my brother Kenny Lettimore the previous night, because actually, to be quite honest with you, Kenny was the only person I knew in LA at that time. So I just came to just have fun and explore. So he came through the previous night. We went to some men's thing. There was a thing, like almost like a men's conference. Industry guys that we used to chill and then kind of give each other, tips on how to
advice.
you know. And then, dog, I just woke up one day. I went to the gym. I can feel there, man, while I'm pushing, man. I'm hanging grand, man. I don't know what's wrong. I went and had something to eat.
Still.
And then, I'm not 100%. And then I went back into my hotel, bro. I kid you not, dog. I was like, yo, what is going on with me, bro? I was breathing heavy. There's just something happening, man. But I can't explain it.
Beating heavy.
So I had this feeling here, this very intense feeling here. You know the feeling of being nervous before you go on stage?
Yeah.
Let's say in front of 25,000 people, in front of South Africa, you're about to
Why?
yini kwenzakalani?
Noma serious niyasheka. You know, ngoba ujona uthi mara wena engathi Pops is in front of 20 people. Uqale wathi a few thousand and then athi mara wena 15 people.
I was saying 25,000 people for Robert, and then for Wena.
You don't feed into this. Don't help your friends. Don't let them.
No, but actually, what I meant to say was you do live TV.
Yes.
So let's imagine what it was like to do the summers for the first time. But backstage, when you're still waiting,
your heart feels like it's beating outside your
80,
chest.
29, and then, yo, mfana. Take that feeling, times that by 100. I don't know what was happening with me, dog. And that time I'm chilled.
You
it's
are
January.
overseas.
January.
January. You are over. You're far from home.
Very far from home.
You're in a hotel in downtown LA.
Yeah.
So you're having this panic attack.
I'm having a panic attack. I don't know what's going on.
What's the first thing that comes to me? Like, what do you do? What are you trying to do?
The first thing was go down to the reception, let them know how you feel, ask them to get you a cab to take you to the nearest hospital. I literally went to, that's how I knew there was California public hospital, California hospital. That's how I know it. Because I was taken there.
And were you alone?
I was alone. Bro, I was all alone, dog. This time I haven't even called, what's his name? Kenny yet.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what to even say to him, bro.
Hectic.
It's a mental health thing, dog. Like, I don't know what to think. So the only thing I'm thinking is, actually, I'm about to die here. Because it's an inside thing, like anxiety and it works in a weird way. Yeah. It tells you that you're going to die. But actually, you're not. That time, dog, I'm fine.
You need to counter things.
Like, sharp. But the mind is saying,
sharp physically,
sharp. There's no pain anywhere. There's no pain anywhere.
Like, after that many shows overseas, this is at your peak.
Yeah, dog.
Then your
I'm at
mind
my peak.
goes,
I'm like, I'm Donald. I'm over the moon, Donald, bro. I've literally, at that time, dog, I've performed at the summers. I've won the metros. I've done the BETs already. I was already a BET nominee. I was going to LA for the second time. The first time I had been there for the BET.
For work, and then this was
just me chilling because I enjoyed it so much the last time. So can you imagine that? I'm at the highest point of my career, dog.
Yo.
I just dropped. You know which song I just dropped? It is unpredictable. That's how you've been.
and you kissed Pam Andrews.
I had already no. That was before I kissed Pam
Andrews.
Because that was before what's this crazy but was it before or after? No, that's actually after.
Yeah, you kissed.
That is after. I had already kissed
Pam Andrews Galams. Right.
Yeah, Galams.
Was this like
on the video, on the music video.
not backstage?
No.
Oh wow!
You're gonna,
Backstage. I mean, that's that.
Robert is gonna start a scandal.
Hey, yo, but she was never on Scandal.
Which one is this one?
She was.
No, she was on Rhythm City.
Oh, it's sad.
Yeah, but I see what you tried to do.
Let's take it back.
This guy, gonna suffocate my joke.
So I'm already that. You know,
Save.
so I'm already that guy, dog. I'm already that guy. You know, I'm getting hate for all the gents in the game because I'm kissing up on Pam Andrews on the music video, and I'm living the life, bro. Like I was at the top of of my life. It felt good to be there because I always wanted it.
Yeah.
But now here I am, dog. I'm in Los Angeles and I'm thinking, damn, where is home? Like I can't talk. I don't know what to do with myself. Get to the hospital, and then they make me wait for an hour. It's a public hospital, dog.
Yeah.
Like there's people there, like people that were stabbed there, like because it's a Saturday.
Okay.
Now it's in the evening.
Your weekend.
Now I'm waiting there, and then they check up on me. They do all the tests, and they come in. They're like, MacG, everything's fine. You definitely are going through something else because everything is fine. And then at that time, I'm calmer.
Okay.
They're like,
Yeah, because it does that also. Like your mind
It
says,
comes and
okay,
goes.
sing live special.
Same grand. It's so crazy how you actually understand that.
Trust.
And it's so hectic now because you're almost hoping that there's something wrong because you're sitting with people who have pangas in their heads. You're
Dog,
like, you know,
I'm
I
like,
can't.
There's
just come
gotta
and
be. I
like,
can't come here for nothing.
Yeah, for
You know,
zero.
and then they check up on me. Nothing's wrong. They're like, no, man, just go back home, relax, drink some water. You know, maybe they're like, yo, maybe you drank a supplement today. Maybe
Like a
there was something
pre-workout,
inside the pre-workout. Maybe. Can't I? Fuck on. Dog, I get home, my boy. There I am now. I'm thinking like a sharp. Worse.
Again.
Worse, my boy. After I got back from the hospital, it got worse. Now that's when I called Kenny. Kenny fetched me at 10 p.m. in Los Angeles at my hotel to come and take me to his house. Literally, I went and slept at Kenny Letimore's house for the night. And then while I was sleeping at 2 a.m., it came again. He took me to another hospital at 2 a.m. Then when we got there, those ones were like, no, you're definitely going through like serious anxiety and panic attacks. So they gave me some pills for me to take. They're like, no, these ones are gonna help you, but when you get back home, because now we already made the decision with Kenny that I'm actually flying back.
Also, you're cutting your trip short now.
Yes, I'm cutting my trip. I was supposed to be there for like 2 weeks, bro. Like, no, cutting your trip back. The following day, we got the thing in the ticket, and then he took me to the airport. I came back to Joburg.
Way,
yeah,
dog.
Dog, it was. That's one of the most confusing times of my life, bro.
Because it doesn't add up. You're winning. You're killing the game.
Weirdest thing.
You almost have everything you've been wanting to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I knew that there was always like a hole somewhere. Like this, part of the reason is now I'm living this big life that I've always wanted to live. But the one person I've always wanted to be in that place with is not there to celebrate that with me. My ex-girlfriend. The person I used to dream that moment with is not there, dog. She's not there. We're like enemies even at that time.
No ways.
Yeah.
Bro.
Like the woman I wanted to marry, dog.
No ways, bro.
Yeah. So I'm sorry that we got so serious.
No.
It's a real chat because
it's a real chat, dog.
You're such a loving person that love to use a big thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's everything.
And
Yeah.
it's like that. Like,
And that's why we love your music so much, because we know it's coming from a genuine
a real
place.
place,
It's coming from a
yeah.
real place.
it's not scripted.
Your story is so vulnerable and confident at the same time. So it's like so relatable for a lot of people. Like that's why I feel like, you know, people gravitate towards you because you are relatable in the whole sense of it, in the success.
Spectrum, both and I think also both with males and females. It's not just with the because everyone would be thinking, no, it's with the girls. Nah, a lot of guys actually understand what's going on.
I mean, I'm a guy. I'm a guy. Am I not a guy? I'm a guy.
Guys,
But why are you guys doing this to him, dog?
I'm a guy.
you know,
I like
someone,
Donald, I'm a guy.
you know, someone in the comments said, TT always self-sabotages himself. It was
You know, when you said I'm a guy, I knew that was coming.
She's gang in the comments. That's TT.
We've done
That's so funny.
No
Yeah,
ways, dog.
Yeah, dog.
So when you come back home, they make you understand, this is... Okay, so the last
So let me tell you what happened. I get back, I land, Percy comes to fetch me. Percy Villagazi, my best friend of 20 years, comes and fetches me. Shout out Percy.
Percy.
What up, man? Comes and fetches me at the thingy, and then I go to his house because I didn't know how I was feeling also. I was still not okay. And then he takes me to another doctor the following day. They check up on me, whatever, they give me more pills. And I'm like, I know. So does this mean I'm gonna live with antidepressants? Like I've always said to myself that I don't want to live, I don't want to
depend on any type of
anything.
medication.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then the following day, I get in touch with Masichaba. Masichaba, yes. She was my friend at the time, you know. And I call her up and I'm explaining to her the situation. I'm like, yo.
Friend.
I'm like, yeah, she was my friend.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, what's going on?
Next.
All right.
Which one is this one?
No.
So Masichaba says, babe, trust me, I know exactly. What? We call each other that. It wasn't a thing.
Okay, friend. Okay.
Yeah.
She's just
like,
a friend. I'm
yo,
not address.
she's like-
Billas. Donald.
She's like, me.
friends.
Let me tell you. So I explained the whole thing to her, right?
Yeah.
And she was like, no, I know exactly what you're going through. Come. I know exactly the person who's going to be able to help you. She took me to this doctor in Pretoria. Literally, that lady didn't do anything.
Dr. Nandi.
Guys.
And yeah, she got this skin saga no man. Yeah.
Guys.
Why are you guys like this?
Okay, so she took you to a doctor.
Yeah, she took me to the doctor. Literally, all I did was talk to that lady. By the time I got back, I was already feeling okay. So all she said was, go to the pharmacy.
Yep.
These are the pills that you're going to ask for. Specifically, you're going to take these for 12 months. Literally only 12 months. And then at the last month, you literally start taking one out of the week. So I used to take one a week.
Yeah.
You know, I'm saying this because I also want to help people that are dealing with depression and anxiety. And she said, when you do that last month, just every week take out one pill. Like meaning miss one day, whatever.
decrease
until you're only taking one a week. Then once you've taken that one a week, then stop. You'll be just fine. Literally, I followed exactly that. And dog, I've never touched those pills ever again since then.
Shout out.
You know what I mean? And you know, I haven't felt so good in my own skin, you know, because I struggled for so many years, but I struggled. And I was pushing through. I was still bookings. You know me, I've always been the booked guy.
Operating.
Always operating, always rocking, always working, always releasing music, always dropping music videos. But trust me, I had moments when things were hard and where things were getting a little dark. You know what I mean?
I think that's the loneliest place because I went through the very same thing as well.
Yeah.
It's such a lonely place going, you know, you're at the height of your career. You're doing so many things. People, when they see you, they love you.
They love you, yes.
And the thing is, I remember one of my lowest points, bro, was I was hosting New Year's Eve at Sun City.
Yeah.
But I think that was at the height of my depression.
Oh no, bro.
You know when you crying uncontrollably, like when
New Year's it though.
bro, I was going through
you
the
saw
most.
flames, Ntwana.
And I remember I had sunglasses. So I don't rock sunglasses for swag, you know what I mean?
You don't do it.
Like
Yeah.
me. Which
So I had these sunglasses.
like me, Obama, the red.
The red,
The reddies.
The reddies.
So I had these sunglasses on, bro, and I was like walking through because my eyes were puffy, they were red.
Yeah.
And I remember people didn't know, obviously, but people would stop me and they want to take pictures. And
Yeah, I see.
so I would literally like for 2 seconds be like,
Like be this,
turn around the
pop-ups,
corner and I
the
just
Joker.
break down, bro.
Eish, man.
And it didn't make sense to me because I was like, I've got this.
Dog, you know when I heard that you went through depression, because obviously there was a moment when you were very, very much, secluded, taking our calls and stuff. I didn't.
Just putting it out there.
And that
we spoke about it.
So when I found out that, bro, you went through that moment, for me, I was like, yo, bro, Pops. Can you imagine Pops like being depressed? Like Pops there's no way. You are the light, bro. As soon as you enter the room, you are the light of that place where everyone is like, you're light for everyone.
That's the craziest thing. It's the people that are always giving out and being better for everybody
like
else.
Donald.
That thing hits.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah. Because I remember you, myself, and David Gao literally had I think it was during lockdown where we sat and we spoke
about it. Yeah, we actually spoke about it. Yeah, I remember
about everything, you know?
Yo, Antoine.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, it is. But can I tell you, the place that is the most amazing is when you get to the other side.
Yes.
Yeah, when you now like, man.
When you've done the work.
Yes.
When you've done the work. Yeah. And that's something that I want to speak to now because you mentioned it and you said this thing made you feel like you want to die.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. And that's what depression does. And I feel like a lot of people who commit suicide was because at the moment of weakness, they gave into that.
They gave in, yeah.
And I think 100%. Once you take the right steps, once you do the right therapy, do the right medication, and it's not forever.
No,
it's not forever. There's a time frame because that medication does hit you like a zombie.
It does hit you.
In the beginning.
And in a lady, the side effects.
Yeah. In a little tongyong. You know, like you. No, I'm serious. You take it and it's. Real, if anyone has ever taken Ritalin, it's kind of similar to that where you. Oh wait.
Yeah. No,
so
Titi,
you know anything
I hit myself. Titi,
what's going on?
I hit myself. I hit this thing. I said, ouch.
Okay.
But I I also went to a hospital for a while and
for depression.
Yeah, for depression. Him and his pops and his sister were literally my support system when I was in there, me and my girlfriend and family I didn't include and stuff. Got you. But when they gave me medication for 1 week and I didn't know who I was. Then the next week I just refused and slowly but surely got off all the medication as well. Pretty much similar stuff.
That thing is powerful, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yo, that thing is powerful. But when you get to the other side, bro,
that's what I'm saying. When you get to the other side, but you must stay the course.
You have to stay the course.
You realize that, oh man, like had I not, I wouldn't be here.
You have to fight. There's gotta be something that you're willing to stay alive for. Yeah. There's gotta be something that you're willing to stay alive for. So for me, I feel like there was a lot, bro. There really was a lot that I needed. And there were a lot of people also that I needed to stay alive for.
And your ex, Ntwana, Matsidiso? What happened?
Yeah, Matsidiso... No, I think me and Matsidiso got to a good place where we understood that the thing is not gonna... It's never, ever gonna work, you know? Yeah, and we have to accept it and pretty much move on.
But you had to make peace with it.
I had to make peace with it. Dog, Mina, my whole career was trying to get over my ex. People don't know
this makes so much sense now.
What?
Because like
music videos,
dog.
Yeah, but that's not what happened. That's not what happened, though.
I know.
Yeah,
but I'm saying
Stina's not what happened.
But I'm saying you were heartbroken.
I was.
All your
throughout my career, dog.
It's like Don has a heartbreak story, and it's in chapters. And every album, every music video, he's unpacking this
story. Yeah. Even when the song was a happy song, Donald was getting his heart broken behind the scenes. Backstage.
My music video,
yeah. But eventually, talk, you get better and then you accept and you move on. Yeah. So I think that's what we had. Like now, there was a time we couldn't talk to each other at all. Now she can actually text and say, hey, you good? I can do the same and we're cool. And that's it. There's no expectation for anything. There's no...
And have you given up on love now?
Absolutely not.
Never.
There's no way. Nah, I'm going to the grave with that, bro. With that love, that hope. There's always love is such a beautiful thing, bro. You can't give up on the day I give up on love is the day that I'm done on this earth.
Oof.
Yeah, because love really is the center of my being. And
that was your breakout song.
What's that?
The love
I know I deserve. I mean,
Fana, the one of that song. That's where you converted me.
Do you want to know the story behind that? Do you want to know the story behind that?
Please, my dog.
The funniest thing, I've told the story before many times, but there's always someone who's hearing it for the first time.
Yes.
I was dating this girl from the Val.
From the Val?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stand up.
Hey, Sebukeng in the house.
Gents, girls from the Val. I learned the hard way.
That's what I'll back up.
I was dating this girl from the Val. And this was at the time when...
Through a personal shot there.
This was at the time when me and this ex I've been talking about were off at that time. Because we've actually gone back and forth with each other for many, many years, right? But now I'm dating this girl from the Val and I'm starting to feel her now. Like I'm I even took her home, dog. I even went to introduce her to my parents.
I know you take her home, it's a serious one.
Yeah, it's a different chat, that one.
Now you're paying toll gates.
Dog, and then that's how I'm still...
Wait, what?
What did you say?
What?
What did this guy say?
Now you're paying toll gates.
You're paying toll gates.
You have to hire out a 4x4 now.
And you have to pay the toll gate. Dog, also that drive, dog. Do you know, I used to drive to the Val. I used to drive a Corsa 1.6.
Before the Audi?
Way before the Audi.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so that was my first car, actually.
All right.
Now, I'm still struggling, dog. I'm still in, you know what I mean? I'm still in Auckland.
No, you're fine.
No, dog,
if you said a quid, then maybe it was going to be...
That's another struggle.
You guys.
At least knows a shabby more.
So I used to drive to the Val, dog. Kilo la tangwanona, dog. I never wanted her to use taxis. So I would go to the Val Kilo Mlata.
At the time, where you staying?
I was staying in Auckland Park.
There's no way.
I promise you.
No shapa karo ya Val and then come back. And then take her back.
And then come back again. No, straight. So
but also then petrol was like...
No, the petrol was showing.
Full tank.
But you were a student at the time.
No, I wasn't. At the time, I think I was done by then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Did you complete your studies, by the way?
No, I didn't. So I left school in third year. I never finished
Same here.
Yeah, we
That's
together.
crazy.
Yeah.
Same, bro.
Hey, guys, let's go. Don't cry each other over bad things.
Because let me tell you, dog. But you have to understand. But you have to understand the circumstance, dog. Now, when I was in third year, I was already performing in front of 25,000 people with Silalo Solota, dog. I was killing the jazz festival.
That's another flex.
I was big, dog. I would go to school and they would be like, yeah, so what was your weekend? I am like, hey, me. I was killing over the weekend.
When I was in
I was like, there's no way this school thing is for me right now.
Yeah.
I'm killing it. I'm about to be a music star. That's honestly why I left it. Because I wasn't in it. I was going to fail. I was going to fail. I'm certain that I was going to fail.
Me, logistics management was showing me flames, man.
So you were actually failing.
Roboto?
Yeah, I was failing.
I was creating billboards for a certain local party while in Ogilvy and Mathers.
So you were inside already?
I was also inside.
So Donald is the only one who has a good reason for leaving school.
Oh,
also, these are not...
No, I knew I was fine in school.
These reasons Joe, even me, I'm listening to these reasons, I'm like,
these are weak reasons. Party.
Joe, me, I was signed.
I was at the posters of pop bottles.
Wow. Me, I was a signed artist already, dog. But I was in a group.
You were in a group?
I started in a group. My first contract was a group contract.
Denim?
No. Yo, shout out Bo. Shout out Denim one time. Yo, those are legends.
Well, Bo, you have something
That's my
similar.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my dude. I respect anyone that used to do R&B music back in the day.
You have no hate for nobody.
Absolutely not, bro.
And I can feel it. In your
I love everybody, dog, and everybody loves me. You know, I'm obviously not friends with everybody. You know, but I get along with everyone. Either way. What's going on here? What a mess.
I don't know if it's funny because I know the group.
Yo, dog. Boga.
They're from Soweto.
But does it look like you would fit right in?
Of course, I
Like
would.
we just missed him because we're focused on Bo.
The name of the group was called Muso at the time.
Muso.
Yeah. And dog, when I say we were inside, I mean we did Wild Room, dog. We did Yo TV. Oh, okay. Actually, I don't know. No, let me not go.
No.
Nah, we're not going.
Oh, then what else did you do?
That's how I met my ex.
Okay.
I was doing PR with Muso at the time.
Okay.
Yeah, because she was on TV. She was a TV presenter.
now we know
TV
it's
presenter.
Yeah.
Hulusani Ravel.
Wow.
So ke sa ifo shining Castina.
No, I didn't meet her on your TV. I met her on another TV show.
So you've got
Yeah.
a thing that was this.
What? Whatever, dog. Whatever.
No ways, bro.
Yeah, dog. That's that's how I met MacG.
During those days.
When I met MacG is when I met my ex.
No ways.
The same day.
Hectic.
Yeah.
That's so hectic, dog.
Yeah.
So you blew up, and then after a while, you ventured alone. You were like, you know.
Yeah, I was like, no. I always knew that I was gonna do the solo thing. For me, the group thing was always temporary. Wow.
Siri.
It says, so you blew up and then up the volume. I don't know what Siri was listening to.
Pops,
Pops, recorder.
Pops, siyasebenza lana.
How are they listening to us, gents? You know this.
Donald is such a ladies' man, even Siri is responding to you.
That's nice.
Yeah, that was actually dope.
No way.
Yeah,
dog,
dog.
man.
So, I was telling you the Val story.
Yes.
So this girl, Shapo, we're pushing, everything's great. And I'm thinking, actually, I'm over my ex now because I've got this new girl and I'm loving her, everything's great.
Standard.
Then I get a car accident, bro.
Car Cosa.
Yes. So I'm coming. Funny story.
What is that
funny story.
reaction?
Hold on.
Because he's still young.
Funny story. Funny story about that night. Hold on. Listen. Funny story.
That's how you chase the
My
page.
man. Funny story. Ish.
Which
But
are
I've
pictures
never-
and the airbag, everything. Ui, no. The sound effects delayed. Hey, 2 minutes late.
Yeah. So that night, I'm coming from a party in Rosebank. Gunja, what Montana now? What Montana was called what before?
Liquid Chef.
No, man, Montana. The same. It was Kong at some point.
Kong.
Yes, I think it was Kong at the
Kong
time.
Haram.
Yes,
Haram.
but it was Kong at the time.
Yeah. So
It's their club. Yes.
Remember? Yes. Remember Luclay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Luclay had just come out of the Big Brother house, and remember how after the Big Brother house he was that guy, like because he caused havoc.
Yeah.
In the house. He was that bro. So he had a party at Kong. So he invited me to come and celebrate with him, him there being dog, I'm big in Africa, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, that's my nigga. So I went to support him. After that, I leave the club on my way, dog. I don't know what happened, bro. Because I don't drink. You
don't drink. Yeah.
So
I just lost control of the car. I hit a house, like a wall. House, like a random house. Yeah, I won it. Dog, I kid you not. When that thing happened, everything went blank, and I thought I was gone. I was like, no, I ain't feeling it, man. This is it. I was sure, dog. And then, yeah, man. Got check it, yeah, man. I'm still fine. Yeah, the thing, the airbag is out. I get out, bro. You know what I did? Let me tell you. Of course it had an airbag, dog. It's the one with the lights, the lights at the back.
It's not the first course.
No, bro.
Oh, yeah, the normal course. Oh, because those
1.6.
first ones. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so actually,
Spear said the same thing when he hit, when he crashed.
Yeah.
It like he doesn't even remember. You don't remember anything, that dog.
yeah, I don't remember the moment, but I remember getting out and I ran to the other side of the road. I don't know what I was losing my mind.
Adrenaline.
Yeah, I ran to the other side of the road and I was like, yo, I'm still in one piece.
Right,
like, like literally, I wasn't feeling anything. So I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna feel a broken something soon, but I'm feeling nothing, so I guess I'm still fine.
I think it was a delayed reaction.
Nah, actually, no, I wasn't.
Good accident, and then you ran to the other side.
You already had it. This piece.
He was trying to run away from the accident.
Man, I'm still alive. This
Oh, check if in your house, I'm sorry. No. I'm fine about it. I put my kitchen bag.
Yo, but it wasn't a nice experience. And it was my first ever car accident. So after that, we went to there's a hospital there, right, next door. Yeah, went to the hospital, slept there for the night, woke up in the morning.
Did you tell the girl now?
Of course, she's the first person I called.
What about your parents?
Nah, dog, actually, my parents never knew that I had that car accident. Dog, we in Jomo, but we don't want to stress our parents. I'm still alive.
Especially when they're so far.
Yeah, they're so far. I'm still alive. So
They know now. It was the first
no,
time.
they knew eventually.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, no.
No, he's fine.
They knew eventually. So, dog, I call this girl. I'm telling you, I just got in a car accident. I'm at this hospital. So she's like, oh, okay, babe, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'll call you tomorrow morning. Me, I'm thinking in my head, this girl's gonna say, yo, I don't know how, but I'm making a plan near as a man.
So that's your first red flag, Mr. Red
So I'm
Mike.
like, hey, ban. This girl is saying, why she'll call me in the morning. She's not even saying I'm coming in the morning.
I'll call you.
Call you in the morning.
Man, I was disappointed, but it's fine. I
You're
left
from
it.
Val. I said, contact us 16.
I woke up in the morning. And then she hasn't called. I call her now. Hey, babe, what's up? No, man, I have a problem, babe. I actually can't come. Dog. I'm telling you, dog, I've never been so heartbroken and so disappointed.
What's the problem?
She didn't give me a real reason why she can't come. So I knew. Dog, I
can't come.
No, man. It wasn't that serious. I had no broken bones, nothing. I was just actually recovering from the shock, actually.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't have any like serious injuries. Dog, this girl did not come, dog. And I got mad right at that moment. I got angry. I dropped the phone. Never called her again to this day. I cut her off at that moment. I knew that this is not the girl that I'm going to be with for the rest of my life. I'm going to marry. This is not the girl. There's no loyalty here. Without loyalty, dog, Naka stop everything from Twaka. No. Everything stops. This shoot will end now. If my girl calls and says, baby, I need you now.
Kupale block ngamfunya Donald Trump.
But I'm violent, lapaya. I'm kidding.
Flight mode. Flight mode.
Uitimile. You know what I mean?
Uitimile. Thank you, my God.
Oh, keep it battery. You don't have an iPhone.
No, dog. What's that? Is that on it? That's a 14.
Keep it battery.
Yo, that's a 14.
If I got Donald, my puma my number and SIM card.
Nigga, that's a 14, nigga.
You know, back in the day, I'm a number, I paid SIM card. Sometimes in the screen.
Nigga, that's a 14.
Which one is this one?
We're gonna get
best
to the phone we know you deserve.
Wow.
Android 14.
Wow.
A few weeks ago, we're donating to Oratile. This week, we're donating to Donald.
So that's how the song, The Love I Know I Deserve, came from. That's literally the first line because I wrote that song 2 weeks after my car accident.
Dog, this is so crazy because even in the music video,
I get a car accident. Yeah, so I reenacted it. Yeah.
And you had the same.
Yeah, I had the same. Yeah, I had the same. This guy. There's no way.
When I know Adele in your fun,
In a way.
I'm a breakup. And
Like
then
real
some
breakups.
hits.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have hits after like those situations.
Yeah, but now I haven't been in a relationship in such a long time. That's probably why I haven't had a hate in such a long time.
No, it's coming.
I'm kidding.
That's coming.
That's coming.
Your relationship
I'm
is coming out, yeah, man.
I have no relationship.
Bro,
There's no relationship. What
I believe
relationship?
in him is going to have a...
Which relationship, though?
Yeah?
I don't
So,
have a
are you single at the moment?
Yeah,
Cheese
Ben.
girls.
Los Voros.
Vince. But I'm available. But I'm ready, though. But I'm ready, though.
But you are looking for love.
Always ready, dog.
The cheese girls out there.
Come on,
cheese
ladies. It's me.
Just cheese girls.
What the hell, dog?
I'm asking, we live in a new world.
Like, look,
Cheese girls out there, if you are looking for love, there's someone here who lives by love. He is the epitome of love.
And
He's built an illustrious career.
And you'll be
based
well
on
taken care of. Don't worry.
well taken care
Got you.
of. Mamela, I know this guy, ladies. So please, cheese gang, cheese girls, if you're looking for love, hit up our brother Donald
get it.
in denial.
The DMs are open, please.
DMs are wide open.
The DMs are open. Guys, as funny
You must
as...
be careful with the DMs. They scam now.
That's the problem with DMs.
I know the DM game.
No, but have you noticed sometimes in DMs you'll get
I'm
a
the
link?
DM master.
You'll get a link that's
You're the
like
DM master.
dodgy.
Don't worry about that one.
So you've never been catfished before?
Nah, ever.
Never been hacked.
I could never.
You've never been hacked?
Because I don't get excited, dog.
Never been
Me,
scammed?
nothing excites me. Don't worry.
Have you ever been scammed online?
No. I've only been scammed go banking. Like someone has taken money out of my account.
The bank?
Yeah, in my account. That has happened when I was in Namibia.
Is it?
So you know that scam they used to do where you're out of the country. When you're out of the country, they find a way. I don't know how they did it, bro. Because your phone
Someone
is
probably
off.
phoned with your...
Yeah, they do
They
something.
were like, oh, you're gone. And
I
then the
still
person...
don't remember. Dog, I don't know how they do it. But money comes out of your account, bro.
Was it a red bank?
What red bank?
No, Akiri.
Oh, I see what you did there.
How are you, my friend? Dog?
It's the standard.
How is this guy? Yeah, I was slow on that one. I caught that late.
No, dog, because, you know, it happens. It happens that people's laptops and computers get hacked.
Get hacked, yeah.
It happens that people's social media and DMs get hacked.
I've never been hacked, yeah. Luckily, bro. Yeah.
You know why?
Yeah.
You know why you've
Why
never
do you
been
think that?
hacked?
Why do you think that?
Because you are protected by two amazing guys
Which guys are these?
who have been friends of yours for a long time. You just didn't know they were there.
Which guys are these?
Patrick.
And Patrick.
Yes.
My nana.
They are...
What are these guys saying?
Oh, what's up, Patrick?
No.
The
My
best
man.
cyber protectors
In
the game. Protecting your account,
So they're protecting me and I don't know.
your
Yeah,
business,
they-
your
Man.
database.
They're like cyber ancestors.
Yes.
Yeah, and just as well, eh?
Ke di close tsa the cyber street. When it's about protecting the cause about tseba.
Nah, that's
But for those of you saying Patrick, for those of you who don't know Patrick and Patrick, this is how you can get to know them so that they can protect you.
Why are you doing that? Why do you do that voice in their face? Yeah, so that they can.
Because the voice comes with the face.
It does.
You've always wanted to be a TV presenter, eh?
Listen, from the days you were on your TV singing with your group Denim.
What a mess.
And for those that didn't know, the D in denim stands for Donald.
Yeah.
Wow.
Etaba fetu wa bolelang ke virus mavai all the way from Lebagomo. Fetu na virus gale, you know, back in the day, I was the original virus. Kore virus ke bothomile kana ke dirile ke damana mo go China. A bona ka computer ga kwatile, a kwatetse mago a ndira da. Ka tsoga ka tsa. Mara nna ka tsoga Lebagomo. Wa bona. Fitla Lebagomo ke tsena ka ra phone ya motho e wana, wa bona. As a fishing, ba impitsa fishing that time. Damane o nyaka 15,000. Kampa yona 15,000 ka re yo abo virus ke bona. Then ka move ka 7,000 ya tsena ka 17,000 ka 75,000 a ntse ke 700,000 mona ne ke tsamaya mafase mona bankisha America bankisha kae majita Nigeria a founela batho ba kwa Indonesia ba nyaka zaka mo ka nna ke bula di PDF every day. PDF ke no sna PDF ene ke sa gone you see those ones di nyakang ba re what are those things ID number ke nna ID number ke bula ka falas ka tsena da you don't know how much money I've held I've transferred the bank ke le ka tšea bank ka tšea 10 million. Which other virus do you know has ever taken a 10 million from anything? Virus mavai na ba mpitsa mavai cause ke a vaya Australia ke fitlhile everywhere I was there. Nah, virus mavai. Life was good, bafethu. 10,000, million thou, trillion thou. Baragumang, Instagram, ke fit, ne ke trend. Instagram, ke blomba le batho ba tshwana le hash puppy. Boyfriend ya chirinyane la bare ke track, queen track. Virus mavai. So, ke motshwere. Hai, phela bo le grand. Ka re ke nna blessa kwa konka. Ke blessa di scammer. Ke nna blessa ya di scammer. Virus mavai. Bona no, one day ba ntshwara ba fana ba le batla re 4. I'll never forget the day, 4 March. Ba ntshwara. Ba tswalla di PDF na. I had all access to every PDF. I don't have access right now.
Right now, people just look at me like I'm just another program, like I'm notes. I'm just walking around. Nothing. Life is not good anymore. No one respects me anymore. Can't even enter windows. Can't even enter a window. Because of Claro 4. My bank account is 0. It's like, lampatela wafethu. Or this is for free. Come on, guys, no ways.
When it comes to the internet and cybersecurity, there are 2 names to look out for. Patrick and Patrick. Together, we are known as Claro 4. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's not easy out there on the cyber streets.
Very dangerous.
Phishing happening, there's scamming happening, people are cloning your identities, PDFs are going missing online. That's where we come in as Claro 4.
We are a cybersecurity company that provides cybersecurity and services. To make sure that your database is safe,
call us. Let us know. Hey, Patrick, this reminds me of something that happened. We were just busy patrolling cybersecurity like we always do as Claro 4. Next thing you know, we detected something.
money laundering.
Something went off. You know when I knew something was off?
When did you know something was off?
We found this virus spending money left, right, and center.
Even the center.
Center.
And it was the center of attraction for us that are very vigilant of the database. And why is the money being swiped in Dubai when you are here in
South Africa? Why does this invoice say sports scene, but you are in Dubai? There's no sports scene in Dubai. They have real shoes there.
And what we have seen is that if we spot the virus, we'll make sure that we deal with it. If you need the services that we have, we can also come teach your company and the people from your company how to make sure that the database is secure and is safe.
Simple. From the CEO to the CFO to the MD to the staff to the security guards themselves. We can train everybody in the organization to be cyber security safe.
We are like the SARS inside Konka.
You can't get past us. Claro 4. For your internet and cybersecurity needs, let us know on www.claro4.com or call us on the number below.
The number is below. Claro 4.
There when you need us, there when you have us, always there, even during load shedding.
Mtonaka.
My dog.
Yeah, dog.
Yo, man, what are you up to these days, bro? I know,
So-
and I'm not asking you that. And I know when you do interviews and stuff like that, people are like, oh, what's next? No. Like, genuinely, not even from a work point of view,
Just
bro.
live.
Just live.
Dog, I'm actually really, really having a good time right now, more than ever before. I think this is probably my most enjoyable moment in my
It brings me
life.
so much joy to hear you say that.
Yeah, I'm really having fun, bro. There's less pressure now. So I work at my own pace.
Yeah.
I work with whoever I want to work with, and it's just fun. I just met a new group of young, talented creatives who are making Amapiano, actually. I've actually, literally been featured on some amazing piano songs that are still coming.
Antoine,
Yeah.
piano.
I'm crying in the piano.
No way,
Inside.
dog.
Heavy.
Piano malkokote when you are called.
Wow. But like beautiful music, dog,
Nice,
so I've been busy in the studio with those kids and just doing shows like I always do. I mean, that's just standard. I do shows all the time. I mean, I'm enjoying my time with my boys. I'm always with Robert and Kelvin and Percy and Sihle and Tor.
Yeah.
Shout out my boys. I'm hardly ever with you, and I don't know why, but it's fine.
Fane ukuthi silungise and
I need to fix that thing.
And these ones don't know. I was the first one to see
were
a Jeep when
literally-
it came. Antoine.
Jim.
It is Jeep.
Oh, the Jeep.
Why are you outing me? I've never had a Jeep, dog. I've been there.
So if you see a white Jeep,
Mom, not just Jeep, last number. SRT.
the last number.
I remember I just got to the gym.
Yeah.
I just got to the gym, bro. I walked into the gym, put my stuff down. Donald just comes out of a set with his guy. His guy was spotting him.
Yeah.
3, 4.
Pops.
King, Pops. What is this? What's this thing?
Guys. And then Donald's got Pop Suyi. Donald.
Tuana, mamela. Kipaile karazoga.
Dog, I hadn't trained.
Yeah, I actually took you out to go see the car.
Yeah. Donald was like,
Okay, what you mean?
Kibatlo wanted something. Donald, you need to
see this.
You need to see this.
boy, we're gymming in Auckland Park
Yeah,
at the time.
yeah.
We went downstairs, bro.
Sure.
My dog. This man pulled so this is the thing. Donald didn't say, there's the car. We got to the parking lot.
How should we be giving?
I know
Now that I know Don and like it's my bro, that's such a Donald thing to do.
But why the voice? I don't speak like that. What's up with that voice?
And then he looked away and he prayed. God, Donald, no.
That's when I post so big, Lea Toyota.
That's what I just. Big Godfrey Bega said exfoliate.
Pops.
Dog. I'm standing there, I'm like,
Yo.
he opened the door.
Yeah. And at that time, it's 0 on the clock, dog. It feels different. Zero.
No leather.
Brand new. Was it with Big Nas? No?
Yeah, party for 2, yeah. That's actually when I dropped party for 2.
Yeah, now we're jamming party for 2 in the parking lot.
Hectic.
Yeah, and I remember that moment. And the reason why I remember that moment is because of what he said. He said, like, he made me realize that this is us now.
Yes.
Yeah. So he was like, basically in that moment, Donald was saying,
No.
it's our time.
We deserve
this
it.
is it.
Let's do it. Yeah.
I'll never forget that moment.
We deserve to be doing it as big as possible, bro.
And then he gave me a party for 2 CD afterwards.
Empty-handed.
Gave me a pure white disc with 1 track.
Nah, you're lying. It wasn't one track. It was the whole album. No.
The demo.
It was the black and white album.
No, let me tell you. I radio yakabo pops begu repeat. So if pattern beng asasebenzi. Zonke ingoma pops bekasijala begu repeat. Why my like keep CD ngoma one? Why my fingers only keep
came out?
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, you're
I
right.
had
Actually.
The white demo.
Yeah.
white demo.
Yeah,
man.
you're right. Actually, it was one of the singles on the album.
Ngile performa ngayo
Yeah.
awudlalele CD le.
So when I left the gym, I put it in my Taz, and it never came out of my Taz.
Tasmanian
We
Devil.
have actually known each other that
Yeah,
long.
you're from the south on. Tasmanian Devil.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, dog.
Have I ever performed at one of your shows? I have.
You have. You've been on
I
stage.
remember he performed, but backstage for you.
Oh yeah,
you sang
the backstage
you
thing.
sang,
Yeah, but I have performed on stage on one of your shows.
For his birthday thing, no?
Yes,
Yeah.
I've done one.
I remember
one
that. I was there. They said, yo, the cake, the surprise thing.
Yeah, backstage. I did
With
that thing.
your,
Yeah, with your.
Yeah. Dog, let me tell you how I know we boys. I've booked you for a gig that you don't even know that you're doing.
That is so crazy.
Exactly. My wife has known from day one. Jorge.
I'm the guy.
You're
the bro.
You're
Yeah,
singing
yo,
already.
dog, I'm ready. I'm so
Yeah.
ready.
I was like, Donald's wedding tender is also a big thing, eh?
No, that's a real thing. There.
So, guys, if you're ever getting married soon,
Please call me.
we already have one for you. Okay,
Red
Wasabi.
Mike is here.
Okay, Wasabi was here.
Okay,
as a
Wasabi
guest.
was here,
So when he
yeah.
decides to get married, because he spoke about marriage,
Oh, nice.
we'll make sure that he books you and then.
Yeah, please make it happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
20%.
Yeah, even
Don't
me.
worry.
I want.
I don't mind. You.
Titi,
Yeah.
What are you doing?
firstly,
When I get married.
Oh, I know, of course. But,
okay.
Yeah, but Titi's gonna get married for real.
Yeah.
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 Oh.
Yeah, I believe because
Soon.
when I saw you recently with your girlfriend, the marriage.
Yeah.
I saw it. Yeah.
Oh.
Professor Major.
Amen. You see, the man that knows love knows
No, I know
what he's
love.
looking at.
Yeah.
The wedding going to be on the 19th.
Jesus.
Yeah?
On the next.
I
I'm asking about
But
the day.
I'm just looking at you because now she knows.
oh.
Oh, was it supposed to be a surprise? Okay, we'll cut this part out.
Yeah.
Hey, cut the part out, Jets.
Yeah. Please.
Oh, you know what? We'll change your voice. We'll give you.
Make it squeaky.
Yeah.
And then they don't know that it's
We're cutting this.
You know, like in the news, they just hide the eyes. Like, what was up with that thing?
What was that?
Like, hey,
I once saw a blunder. I think it was on Special Assignment where they changed the voice, but they forgot to do the face.
You lying.
I promise you. So there was. We're gonna call him Harry now. Face out, voice blurred. I was like, no way. No way.
Original from
That didn't happen.
It did.
No, bro.
Dog, there's things that have happened on TV where you're just like, I can't believe this is
This
happening.
actually happened.
Because TV back in the day, there was no. Once something happened, it had happened.
Yeah.
it was
Back in the day, if you wanted to complain about an advert, you had to wait till Monday to complain about it. It couldn't be dealt with immediately. That's why all the edgy ads were dropped on a Friday. I remember one of the news anchors growing up, there was this old colored man who used to read the news. Then there was a time when there was political unrest in Lesotho.
Okay.
With Chinese people, with Chinese, and you know Chinese people, when they settle to a place, they learn the language.
Yeah, of course.
So there were these Chinese people who were on TV, Marbabu ka Sotho. They were crying in Sesotho. And then they cut back. Guys, this happened.
Pops. That's how we listen to this guy's story. Like,
Guys, I'm telling you this.
China could mean Sutu.
My China ko Lesotho, I was Sotho. While this is happening, they cut back to the news anchor, this old colored man. Bruh, he is red in the face. There's a tear coming out here. He tries to do his next link. He bursts out laughing, snot comes out. And
that actually happened.
Couldn't stop laughing. And he's live, dog.
He wants to break himself.
He broke himself. After that, we never saw him the next week.
He got fired.
No, like that, you will, eh?
Yeah, no.
Live unpredictable,
Live
bruh.
TV is weird. You know what I once did on live TV?
Yeah.
So I knew.
Oh, you've done everything. I saw you bring a bed into live TV.
Yeah, the Asha game. The Asha way.
What's the show Boyti used to host? 808.
Oh, 808, yeah. But you know what I once did on Live Amp?
What?
And they did not know. Literally, the producers didn't know that I was going to do this, but it was all a plan with me and the team. I was doing, what song was that? It was Crazy But Amazing. The one with Pam.
Yeah.
I was performing that song. So, I performed sharp. Everything's normal. But now I knew that my wardrobe is going to come out, going to come off of me very easy, simple. But for me, like, it was, because that was actually the first time people got to see me, like, half naked. I was launching it. It was all a plan the whole time. Been working hard in the gym. I'm like, now I'm about to introduce the sexy side of the brand.
This part.
Yeah, so I perform. That time, it's Waras, it's Pearl 2C, it's Loot Love.
Yes.
Together, all three of them.
Yes.
Perform, I finished towards the end, and they're thinking, this performance is done. I'm like, whatever. I'm doing my dramatic stuff. I take off the jacket. They're thinking, we're done. I take off the thingy, the t-shirt. I'm wearing a wife beater. They're thinking I'm finished. I'm like, just before the last note, I'm like, wife beater. Boy, live and small, boy.
Oh.
They think I'm done now, finished singing sharp. They think I'm like, no, red mic.
Drop the mic.
Best performance on live you ever fight.
Dog, before we forget, because one of our cameramen is looking at us with that eye, overheater. Footage. Dog, red mic.
Yeah.
Hey, what happened?
Joe, that
there was even a reward, né? For
there was.
How much was the reward for the?
Well, Tivo Touch made the reward 100,000. I don't know, imagine, because I can buy a mic with that money.
Tivo Touch.
Baby. Anyone see my boy's mic? I got 100,000 for you.
Yo, it's 100K.
He probably said,
okay.
The down on denial. I remember down on denial. Yo.
Okay, we up in the reward. It's no more 50K. It's 100K. My boy Donald in the building.
Baby.
Like, yo.
And that was your original one, ne?
Yeah, the original. The one that I've had since 2018. Because I introduced the red mic
that
in
one.
2013.
And it wasn't even
the
red
summers.
anymore.
It was, what do you mean?
Because the last time I saw Nena Libo Grey, like the grey was coming out. And then
No, remember, I take the mic in every single time.
to get rid of.
It's so stupid, dog. Yeah, dog, they took the mic, dog. It's true. I still, but I'm over it now. But it hurt me for a while, dog.
Yeah,
Because that
But
mic
it's very sentimental.
Yeah, very sentimental. Specifically because I bought that mic at a time when I was very excited about, I'm about to introduce something. These people are not even aware what's going to happen.
Yeah.
They thought it was just a thing. They didn't know that
Chief.
the plan is long term.
Yeah.
The mic is going to be popular one day. Everyone will know that when you see
It's like
the
Michael
stand-
Jackson's glove.
Yeah,
Man, it's
when you
like
see
it
the
must come
stand-
zegezeg.
pretty much. When you see the stand on the stage, even before I come on, you know what
You know
time
it's
it is.
you, yeah.
You know.
I love that because
Yeah,
that's what they
that
did
was
at
all
Val.
the
Remember
thing.
Val?
Yeah, dog.
Man, when that mic, even locked on
You wanna
us
tell the
party.
story about the Val situation? That was fun. That was so fun.
Yo,
That was
so-
actually our first time we became boys.
Met,
actually.
ne?
Yeah.
So, Universal?
Yeah.
Universal Music is
Church?
doing...
Universal. Yeah, dog. Hey, man. What happened?
Can't take this guy anyway, guys. So Universal Music Group was launching a couple artists and having an activation at Val, right?
Yeah.
Funny enough. Was that
Yeah.
girl of yours there? No.
I'll tell you a story after that. Something happened after that.
Ha.
Yeah.
Okay. So, they're like, Roboto, we need you to come MC this thing and do the things, you know what I mean? I'm like, cool, dope. There's a roster of different artists, even the guys from Vuzu Hustle Season 2, you know what I'm saying? Like, they had a lot of people out there.
Abo Eagle, Abo Shane Eagle, and what?
Season 2, so Shane Eagle was Season 1.
Oh,
Yeah. So
There was
Manu
also,
All-Star.
what's his name? What's his Necessity's friend? The guy that sings Mayo.
Oh, yeah, Teleman.
Teleman
was in the cut, yeah. And then, of course, Donald, now this is your 10-year mark.
Yes. No, it's after, actually. It was after 10.
Also, I said over 10 years in the game, yeah.
Oh, actually, no, it was actually 10.
Yeah, it was the exact
year,
mark. I remember these
the
things
year
because,
was actually celebrating 10 years.
from the top of the dome.
Yeah.
Yo, so I cook up this intro, man. And by the way, in the game, and this is to other MCs, a lot of artists don't really like introductions, especially if you're gonna half do it or if you're giving information that's not like complete and whatever.
Please. And stop saying, "Are you ready for Donald?" Please.
Yo,
There's nothing that I
dear
hate more than
MCs,
that.
are you guys ready for Donald?
Donald? Dog, they do it 10 times. Dog.
They've been saying that while you are still in your room getting ready to come to the gig.
By the time I come, people are tired of hearing. Okay, we know.
And it breaks your heart when you hear, are you ready for Donald? And you hear two? Yeah.
Just two people saying, yeah.
That time, man, like, understand your craft as an MC, guys, as well, right?
Yep.
So, I'm like, this guy is 10 years in the game and he's Donald in denial. You know what I'm saying? So in my head, also as an MC, I don't just get to meet these people, but I get to like interact with them or like give them their first impression of me.
Yeah.
So I asked this lady, because she's got insight from Universal and then from everything else I also know. Yeah, I'm going in, from the red mic, you already know what time it is. 10 years in the game, award-winning this, music videos like this. I mean, he's over the moon. I'm going on the punch and the punchlines. Make some noise. That time, they didn't even hear the name because they were already like this.
That's the trick of a great MC is you got to give them clues in your build-up, even if it's obvious.
Yeah.
Give them clues what's coming. Because the excitement builds. They start seeing the red mic. They know, he did this. Or the moment you start going,
That place was shaking.
Yes. Not, are you ready for the red mic? The Donald himself. Keep on a matician is also make some noise.
That time, Donald's also approaching.
Boy, on the intro is playing that time.
Keys.
I enjoyed that performance so much.
Man.
That was one of the best days.
Your
of my
best
life.
performance will always be Carnival City.
Red Mic Experience.
Red mic experience.
Yeah,
I turned people into believers that night.
I'm glad.
I took my whole office. I bought tickets for my whole office.
Yeah.
And they were just like, especially my sister. My sister was like, Donald, I'm not a
That's
fan.
actually the best night of my life, bro.
I brought, this man had 15 outfit changes.
No, it was only 4.
Okay. Felt like 15 outfit changes.
So that's the lights, Pops. It's the lighting.
love I know.
So if you wear silver and the lights go green.
1, 2, 3. 3. The love I know I deserve.
Best night of my life.
Well, I want to thank you guys. Wait till the love and support is real, you know.
Do you know what was so dope about that night? Is that I didn't know a lot of the people in the industry that were going to come to that show. The whole industry was there.
Yeah, we were all there. So
Everybody.
everyone in the extra strong seats, and this is the thing we're talking about, entertainment and going out. So there was no like, I'm in VIP, we were all in the audience, bro. We were sitting around, Maschaba was not far from where I was sitting.
Yep.
Bro.
There was Loot, Love and Reason were there.
Yes.
Boiti and Kanya were there.
I saw Boiti. Boiti was not far from me. Yeah.
Everybody. Dog,
Goes
you
to
know?
show also like who you are in your character and the relationship that you have with people.
What it means or what it looks like to be a superstar for especially for a person in the industry.
Yeah.
Because you're all like walking around, I just want to be like everybody else. And then you were like,
there's a certain way.
They're like, I want to be a superstar.
There's a certain way that it's done.
Yes.
Stardom.
And you know where I got the idea of doing that show and how it actually came together? From Fade to Black, Jay-Z.
Oh.
Yeah, how the whole game was in the building at the Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
That was, I wanted that to happen. And bro, I got that. When I say to
you
you...
meet him when you were that time?
Who? Me too. Me too.
Jay.
No, I've
He
never met
called to cut the trip short.
I've never met Jay-Z.
Angu was there for the second time, Pops.
I've met a lot of people, but I've never met Jay-Z.
I was going to be out there like, yeah, that's crazy, right? You Donald.
I've met
Always hope.
the big superstars I've met. I've met Miguel. I've had chats with Miguel, actually. I've met Trey Songz.
No ways.
Yeah, I have met Trey Songz. Twice, actually. Actually, I've opened up for Trey Songz.
No way.
This is the same WhatsApp group. Are you hearing? Miguel, Trey Songz.
Yeah, Trey Songz. I've met...
Puna stars.
Yeah, I've met obviously Kenny Littlemore is my brother.
Yeah.
Legend. We still talk to this day. Literally, when he comes to South Africa, he calls me and I go see him, you know?
Yeah.
I've met quite a lot of people, but I think people that I've definitely had personal experiences with. You know, what's going on, gents?
No, we're setting up for something. We said, Lo enaska share.
Don, what's that thing there?
What thing?
Thank you for that slick. What?
What a mess.
Look, Mtonana.
Yeah.
You know, in your lifetime, in your career, you've done amazing things.
And people have slept on you.
You know, people have been sleeping on you for a long time. We decided, you know, we want to give you something that will always be a memento, a reminder of the time you came and you spit some knowledge.
Yeah.
You motivated some kids.
Yes, sir.
You shared, you were vulnerable.
Yes, sir.
And you wore a very small t-shirt, even though you know you are big. So we want to take this time and just say, here's a token of our appreciation.
This is it?
This is it.
Yeah.
That's a pillow from Popcorn and Cheese.
Yeah, there really is no budget in this show.
Man. Feel a fabric.
Hey, man, this thing has got a zip, Joe.
Egyptian cotton inspired.
Thank you guys so
zip,
much.
Joe.
I really appreciate it.
In a zip, you can put stuff.
You know, it's actually a dream for me to be on the show, bro. The first time I saw the show, I promise you, the first time I saw the show, I was like, okay, that's the show I'm going to be on.
And thank you for honoring.
Yeah, because I was like, yo, hey, podcasting chill, part 2. Hey, I'm not sure. It's too hot on that seat right now.
Yeah.
I'm not going there.
This one is...
But I know I love this. I love this. So beautiful. And you guys are my boys. It's so easy. It's a conversation.
Yeah, man.
I can guara you also.
We can guara you.
You guys always guara me.
Always.
Don't you?
Gents.
You guys guara me all the time.
Cheese gang. Cheese boys and cheese girls. Mamela, Reducilena, Donald in denial, Kiona Charuna.
Hey.
What is yours?
Mamela, what is yours? Kiana, Donana, Abere, Gold Chain, SL.
You know what's funny, Joe? That's actually how that guy speaks.
Bro,
Exactly.
there are two guys who speak the way they sound.
Exactly.
Malinga and Tebe. Have you ever spoken to Tebe? Antoine, Pops. On fire.
Which one is this one?
If I can save the bill to him up, Yo, dog, that's how Malinga actually talks. Like Malinga
Yeah,
will
he
call
does.
me right now and I'll be, hey Lingas, what did you judge?
Hey, Taraso.
And then he does the thing like, it's not even just a hey.
The Taraso was the first thing he ever said. At the time you called, I didn't have his number saved, so I didn't know who it was. So I just, hello, hey Taraso, hey, lala man, lockdown house party, man. I'm for the number, that's James, PH. I'm like, this dude is on 100.
Best,
Bro, Malinga sent me a voice
Love
note
Malinga.
because I posted stories late. And then he sent me a voice note. Are, Mamela, you can do it. Kuala Mato, Robala. Lidula lere aleboni di number tsa lotho. Ba batla ho lefa batho ba kolona. Mare ke mo ho tsohile. You can do it. I believe in you.
If you guys had him here,
He's coming.
you gotta have this.
He's
dude
coming.
It's going to be a special
So in
one
that
also.
conversation, I spoke to him and so
you.
Cheese Gang, look out
Gang.
in the following episodes to come. We're gonna have the legend himself, the person who's responsible for at least 5 sound effects on this show, Dr.
And
Malena.
hand gestures, what in charge, kitty vibrations.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we want to take this time to thank Beyond the Eyes Studios. They're right here in Centurion, ladies and gentlemen. If you find yourself in Pretoria or Centurion and you're thinking, where can I edit? Where can I green screen? Where can I do a photo shoot? Where can I just come for all my multimedia needs? It's here. Beyond the Eyes. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. And not just that. Remember, 1 million subscribers is the goal. We are 50,000 away. Reshota ka subscription. Yaha. Subscriber, ube a member, ube a chiller, ube a cheese boy or a cheese girl, or just part of the cheese gang. Harifitloko 1 million. And to celebrate, we're going to celebrate in style. Got the 30th of July, 30th of July, SUNBET Arena.
And if you want to be a chairperson in your business and you want to sit on comfortable chairs, don't forget, 2050 event supplies shall supply your needs with the Tulo. Chairs.
What a joke.
Cheers. And you can cheers to the success of your business. 2050 event supplies. Follow them on Facebook, and here's their numbers down here. And fagini number.
That time there's no number.
Yeah, we always
But
said it.
number, yes, sir. Number.
Talking about chairs,
Iphumile.
seats are still available for the Pop-Pop's birthday comedy special. Make sure you get your tickets at CompuTicket. 10th June, we'll see you there at Emperor's Palace. Donald will be sitting second row because he's learned his lesson. Still, what did you judge? All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been another absolutely amazing episode of Popcorn and Cheese.
sir.
Want to send a big shout out to our guest, the one and only
Donald
Donesto.
in denial.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, our Ghostman boy, Tsitsi Chumi.
It's turmeric,
Paperic. The one who's gonna be married and get.
But how is he a ghost? Because we know him. Like,
spoke.
we don't know Ghost Lady.
Yeah.
We know you, bro.
Yeah. The day people found out Ghost Lady is actually a guy.
That's not possible. Okay, I think we're done here, Chase. We're done. Cut.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are done here.
We are done, ladies and gentlemen, from the corn that pops.
And the cheese, that's great. We are Robo Pops.
And we're out.
Popcorn and cheese.
As well. Stay on brand, never hard to sell. Got real chats, now my LOL. So we both got gang and we blessed as hell. Siyadlala story. Petting on my guest, and nice and more. You and my bundles, not of choice. Said it's Pop Pops and Robot Boys.
Popcorn and cheese.
Yeah?
Popcorn and cheese. Popcorn and cheese.